Your Excellency, Yun Mosung, Minister of Trade, Industry and Energy, distinguished business leaders, friends, a very good afternoon. I am delighted to meet you all today in Seoul. This is my third interaction with the Korean business leaders in the span of just 12 months. This intensity is international. I wish to see more and more Korean business turning their attention to India. Even when I was the Chief Minister of the state of Gujarat, I traveled to Korea. Korea was and still remains a role model of economic growth for me. Friends, India today, a country of 1.25 billion people, is going through a great transition. It is changing from an agriculture-dominated economy to an economy led by industry and services. An economy that is close to one that is globally interlinked. An economy that is known for its red tape to one known for a red carpet. India has emerged as a land of opportunities. While we work for realizing the Indian dream, we seek like-minded partners. And among them, we see South Korea is truly natural partner. India-Korea business relations have come a long way in past decade, and especially closer in the last few years. India is among top 10 trade partners of Korea, and India is the sixth largest export destination for Korean goods. Our trade volume has reached $1.5 billion for the calendar year 2018. The negotiations to upgrade comprehensive economic partnership agreement have been fast-tracked to achieve the bilateral trade target of $50 billion by 2030. Not just trade. In investment terms also, we are seeing a positive turn. And Korean investments into India have reached a cumulative figure of almost $6 million. Friends, after my visit to Korea in 2015, we have launched a Korea-specific facilitation cell called Korea Plus to guide, assist, and handhold investors during the entire life cycle of the business. Hyundai, Samsung, LG Electronics have become trustworthy brands in India. And KIA is soon to join this club. Over 600 Korean companies have invested in India. And we aspire to welcome many more. And to ease your path, visa on arrival for Korean nationals has been put in place since October last year. We encourage the presence of Korean trade office in India. And I'm glad that we recently had the 6th office of Kotra open in Ahmedabad. And that is my hometown. Let me tell you a little more about what is happening in India now. The fundamentals of our economy are sound. We are well set to become a $5 trillion economy in the near future. No other large economy in the world is growing at over 7% year after year. Hard policy decisions, such as the introduction of goods and service tax, have been taken. In the last 4 years, we have jumped 65 places in the World Bank's Ease of Doing Business ranking to 77th. And we are determined to move into the top 50 next year. We are one of the most open countries for foreign direct investment today. More than 90% of our sectors are now on automatic route for approval. As a result of this, and the confidence in India, we have received FDI worth over $250 billion over the past 4 years. Friends, in India, we are also focused on making our growth inclusive. It is for this reason that we have taken strong initiatives for financial inclusion. In the course of the past 3 years, we have opened over 300 million bank accounts for those who never had a bank account. Now, 99% of Indian households have a bank account, and more than $12 billion have been deposited in these accounts. They now have access to affordable pensions and insurance. Under the Mudra scheme, we have extended microcredit worth more than $90 billion to 128 million persons over the past 3 years. 74% of these loans have gone to women. We have leveraged the power of a biometric identity system, bank accounts, and mobile phones to deliver subsidies and services to the previously unbanked. Government benefits worth more than $50 billion are now transferred directly to the beneficiaries, thus removing leakage. We have taken huge strides in rural electrification. India is now recognized by the International Energy Agency as one of the greatest success stories in bringing about rural access to energy in 2018. In renewable energy, we have become the sixth largest producer in the world. These and our initiatives of the International Solar Alliance will enable India to be a pioneer in moving in the direction of a green global economy. That is our commitment to a green and sustainable future. Through these steps, the way of life of our people in all corners of the country is being transformed. It's totally transformed.